Have you ever wondered why you buy the things you do? It's a question that might seem straightforward at first glance, but upon closer inspection it reveals a complex web of factors that influence our spending habits. In our daily lives, spending is an action so common that we often overlook its intricacies. It's not just about handing over a few dollars for a cup of coffee or swiping a card for that stylish pair of shoes. It's a multifaceted process, a dance of decision-making that involves more than just the transaction of money for goods or services. Imagine a day in your life. You wake up, get ready, and maybe you decide to treat yourself to a fancy latte on your way to work. You didn't just decide to spend $5 on a whim, did you? Perhaps you needed the caffeine boost, or maybe the thought of sipping on a warm, luxurious drink made the early morning commute seem a little less daunting. Our emotions play a significant role in our spending habits. They can make us spend more than we planned or save when we'd usually splurge. They can sway us towards certain brands or steer us away from others. Whether we're feeling joyful, stressed, or even a little bored, our emotions can subtly nudge our spending habits in one direction or another. And then there's the social aspect. Ever bought something just because it was the in thing or because everyone else seemed to have it? Our desire to fit in, to be part of a group, can have a considerable impact on our spending. It's not just about acquiring a product or service, but about signaling our social status and belonging. Let's not forget about self-esteem. We often tie our self-worth to what we own, and spending can become a way to boost our self-esteem. A new outfit, a fancy car, the latest gadget. These purchases may seem superficial, but they can deeply impact how we see ourselves and how we believe others see us. It turns out there's more to spending than just acquiring what we need or want. As we dive deeper into the psychology of spending, we'll uncover even more fascinating insights. Stay tuned, and let's unravel the mysteries of our spending habits together. So, what exactly drives us to reach into our wallets? Well, the psychology behind spending is intricate, fascinating, and crucial to understanding our financial habits. One of the primary factors that fuels our spending is the pursuit of instant gratification. It's the thrill of immediate reward, the rush of satisfaction we get when we make a purchase. This urge is so powerful that it often overrides our long-term financial goals. Marketers are well aware of this psychological tendency. They make products readily available and easy to purchase, often with just the click of a button. They create a sense of urgency with limited time offers and flash sales, all designed to tickle our need for instant gratification. Then there's the impact of social influence. We're social creatures by nature, and our spending habits are significantly shaped by the people around us. Our desire to fit in, to keep up with the Joneses, can lead us to make purchases we wouldn't ordinarily consider. Marketers masterfully play into this too. They use testimonials and celebrity endorsements to sway our purchasing decisions. They create the illusion of popularity and prestige around their products, convincing us that owning them will enhance our social standing. And let's not forget about emotional spending. We often use shopping as a way to manage our emotions. Feeling down, buy something to cheer up. Celebrating, treat yourself. Stressful day, retail therapy to the rescue. Marketers capitalize on this by associating their products with positive emotions and experiences. But it's not all doom and gloom. Recognizing these psychological triggers can be a powerful tool in our financial arsenal. With awareness comes the ability to pause, reflect, and ask ourselves, do I really need this, or am I just falling prey to clever marketing tactics? This is not about shaming ourselves for our spending habits or completely denying ourselves the pleasures of shopping. It's about making conscious, informed decisions that align with our long-term financial goals and values. Understanding these psychological triggers can empower us to make more mindful financial decisions. If you're finding this content helpful and interesting, kindly hit the like button. It's a small action on your part, but it goes a long way in supporting the work we do here. When you like this video, it tells us that we're on the right track, that we're delivering valuable insights that empower you to make better financial decisions. So if you're finding value in this, don't hesitate to show your support and hit that like button. Now back to our discussion on the psychology of spending. Armed with this knowledge, how can we make better, more thoughtful financial decisions? Now that we've unearthed some of the psychological factors that may be influencing our spending habits, let's pivot our focus to strategies for mindful spending. First and foremost, setting a budget is a crucial step towards financial mindfulness. It's like setting a financial roadmap for yourself. As you follow this roadmap, You can track your progress and make adjustments as necessary. It's not about restricting your spending, but rather about creating a plan that aligns with your financial goals. Avoiding impulse purchases is another key strategy. We've all been there, standing in the checkout line, eyeing those tempting little items that somehow always find their way into our carts. But when we give in to these impulses, we often end up with items we don't really need or even want. To combat this, try setting a cooling off period for yourself. If you still want the item after, say, a week, then go ahead and make the purchase. In addition, considering the long-term value of your purchases can help guide your spending decisions. Ask yourself, will this item bring me joy or utility in the long run, or will it end up gathering dust in a corner? If it's the latter, it might be worth reconsidering the purchase. And remember, mindful spending is not about deprivation. It's about making informed decisions that align with your values and goals. It's about understanding the difference between wants and needs and prioritizing your spending accordingly. Lastly, keep in mind that the journey to financial mindfulness is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time and practice. There will be setbacks, but don't be too hard on yourself. Each day is a new opportunity to make better, more thoughtful financial decisions. By understanding our own psychological triggers and implementing these strategies, we can take control of our spending habits. So take a deep breath, arm yourself with these tools, and embark on this journey towards financial mindfulness. You've got this. So we've taken a deep dive into the psychology of spending. We've explored its intricacies and the factors that shape our habits. From the thrill of the purchase to the influence of marketing, understanding these elements can help us make more mindful financial decisions. Remember, knowledge is power, and applying this knowledge can significantly improve our financial health. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more empowering financial content. Until next time, keep making mindful financial decisions.